Previously on Hobie Outdoor Adventures. Kevin Nakata, along with his friend from Hobie headquarters, Stephanie Loker, are traveling to northern Minnesota searching for sturgeon, a famous prehistoric fish of Rainy River and Lake of the Woods.
I got a sturgeon!
There we go, the fish on. Louisiana redfish at its best. Rooster on the wild coast.
Florida Keys bonefish on the Hobie.
Today we're going to go out and we're going to mothership the I-11S kayak out into the middle of Lake of the Woods. We're going to go after walleye. We're basically targeting the biggest walleye that are offered in this lake and maybe some smallmouth too on some rocks. So I'm really excited. I've never caught a big walleye. I've always wanted to in my life. So hopefully I can scratch that 30+ incher over off my list, and we'll see. Hopefully I get to show you some really big walleye here.
We have just made a 25-mile hike straight north of the resort location back on the Rainy River. We brought the pontoon, we brought the inflatables, and we're going to come up and we're going to be fishing sterine shoals just off Garden Island. This rock pile runs from the island about 1.5 miles south over the top of the rock pile here, and we're sitting at about 4 to 6 feet of water. We are going to take the I-11 kayaks and we are going to work this whole rock pile today, mainly targeting the smallmouth bass and the walleyes.
All right, it's now my job to go ahead and start inflating our inflatable kayak here. This is the Hobie Mirage I-11S. You can see everything is inside of this bag. It's a rolling bag, comes with the kayak. It has the pedals, it has the paddles, it has the pump, it has the seat, everything in here. Pretty simple and easy. All right, ta-da, inflated. Now we gotta rig it up.
Lake of the Woods is a lake occupying parts of the Canadian provinces of Ontario and Manitoba and the U.S. state of Minnesota. The lake is over 70 miles long and wide and contains more than 14,000 islands and 65,000 miles of shoreline. Lake of the Woods is also the 6th largest freshwater lake located in the United States.
Paul from Riverbend Resort and Mike Pahanic from Small Waters Outdoors has joined us today, and we're going to take the I-11s and one compass. Mike's going to use the compass, launch them right off the back of the boat and start fishing right away. When you have a limited amount of time and you're out here on big waters, it's really important to eliminate a lot of water quickly. And Paul came up with a great idea. That was just to troll crankbaits, just to burn them along the edges and try to find the active fish. Then we're going to switch up to maybe something a little bit slower to try to find and really key in on where the fish are. You hit the crankbait, huh?
Yeah, I screwed the share up. I just put it on.
Mike Pahanic was with us, and he's a great outdoor writer. He writes for really big magazines, so it was cool to have him on board. I consider him a good friend. But one thing that a lot of people don't know about him is that he is literally a walking tackle box. He carries everything under the sun, so it's never too bad to hang out with him and bump some, tube jigs off of him or whatever else he's carrying. I got me this nice walleye here. I was just banging bottom with this jointed shad wrap. That's actually my second biggest walleye of my life. Taking Mike's lead here with that, just trolling. Ooh. I should probably be a little more careful. Well, Paul, it seems to be working, trolling the crankbaits.
That is a perfect cookie cutter 17 incher, I would say. And that's about the size that we're gonna see. We're probably gonna find some bigger, what we call slot fish or even overs. We'll let them live to be bigger. We'll catch them. He'll be a trophy the next time you get them.
Sweet. You know what I'm gonna do, Paul?
What's that?
I just got an idea. I think I'm gonna troll in reverse for a little while.
Back trolling.
I'm gonna back troll. I think it'll be a little fun. You get to watch the rod tip slam down.
There you go. You'll have that action right in front of you.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa. What is that about?
Oh,
Whoa.
look at this pike.
Pike?
Pike.
Dude, that's a huge pike. Wow. I mean, there's just everything here.
This lake is such a wonderful fishery. You know, he's going to come up again. He's probably got a couple more runs in
That's
him
a nice sized pike.
before we get him in, but
Ooh. Hey. That's the best pike right there of the trip. That's
so
awesome.
aggressive when we're in the shallower water.
Dude, that's so awesome. Just banging for pike. Bass, walleye.
We can add this to the target species.
After getting set up, launching, and doing a little bit more fishing in the lake, they decide to take a little lunch break.
So we're on Garden Island. We're on the north side of the island. This is a designated shore lunch area where you can see the picnic tables are set up, and there's the fire rings and fire pits. So when we do a shore lunch up here, which is also part of a charter packages that we can offer, is we'll come to the docks, we'll fillet the fish up that we've caught for the morning, we'll come start the fire or bring the burners up, and then we'll fry the fish, and we usually throw some potatoes and fried onions in there as well, some buttered bread, just a little something to enjoy your fresh catch of the day with.
That's awesome. I'm ready for lunch. Look at that perfect flaky meat right there. It's all white. Wow.
Up next, we're back on the water and heading back to the long extended point with rock pile area they've been fishing in the morning and start to pick up a variety of species. Hobie Outdoor Adventures is brought to you by Gerber Fishing Gear, Fish Beyond, Lorenz, Find, Navigate, Dominate, and by Power Pole Micro Anchor, swift, silent, secure, and small. Welcome back to Hobie Outdoor Adventures. We're fishing on the beautiful Lake of the Woods in northern Minnesota. And after a quick lunch on the island, we're heading back to the same location we had set up. The wind has slightly switched, so Paul decided to adjust his fishing strategy.
So we knew that we had to target the windward side of the rock pile, as we knew it was going to be blowing a lot of them bait fish in that we could target on that side. With the changing contours of where we were fishing, I decided that the best way to give us a central location of where to target was to drop a buoy out and let us know where the top of that rock was. That gave us the opportunity to move around it to find where those active biting fish were.
It's going around the wrong side. Oh, it's a walleye. So this is an eating fish, correct?
Yeah, that's about a 14-inch walleye. Those are perfect for shore lunching or bringing back for your catch for the day, getting them cleaned up for the fryer, which however way you're going to eat them.
Can you guys see that eye shine a little bit when I turn them like that? That's pretty cool. It's like a cat eye.
That's the eye that gives them the surname, the walleye.
Right.
Very predominant fish, very predominant species that is sought after in the state of Minnesota. Lake of the Woods is known for its walleye fishery, and they come up here just for this fish specifically because of the taste, the flavor, and the fight.
Oh my gosh, this thing is letting me juggle them. Oh! Just bit me in my leg. All right, I'm done. He's going back in the water now.
Let's get some more.
All right. So Paul, why are we not casting for these walleye, and why are we trolling?
So right now we are probably in the warmest water temp of our season, and with the temperature of the water being as warm as it is, the fish are more active. So they need this faster movement of these crankbaits that we're running right now to get that reaction strike. We're finding that the faster motion, that 3 mile an hour to 3.5 mile an hour speed is probably the optimum speed to be running at with these crankbaits to get that reaction bite.
Cool. Ooh. Full of fight. Oh my gosh, like, come on, get in the boat already.
Nice fish. That is a really nice smallie.
Ooh. Nice, that's my biggest smallmouth. On the jerk bait, I threw that pointer right there that's hanging out of his mouth. I'm gonna detach that before I get hooked. And man, that's probably my personal best smallmouth right there. That was awesome. and fought like crazy. Hit that jerk bait. I was just jerking along. It's the second bite I got within about 3 casts of each other. So that might be onto something right there. This might be a smallmouth episode now. Cool, I'm gonna let him go. That's awesome. That fight's hard. I got myself a little walleye between spots. Really don't put up that much fight, and right when I said that, he does that, of course. I mean, it was within probably 10 seconds of being in the water, and I got him. I'll draw him back in the water. Off for another day. Oh, what is that? Oh, is this a sauger? Hey, I got a sauger. And I've never caught one of these before. That's cool. I mean, most people watching this show will probably know, but let me show you. So the sauger's got these spots on the ray fin on top, the dorsal fin, and walleye don't have that. You can also see they're kind of dirtier looking. They got that splotchy look to them. But, ooh, I mean, some walleye probably have that too, but hey, that's a sauger. I'm catching fish today pretty good. All right, well, we're gonna release him. Back for another day. Oh yeah.
Lake of the Woods was living up to its name. A lot more fishing action right after the break. Don't go away. Hobie Outdoor Adventures has been brought to you by AFTCO, American Fishing Tackle Company, Hobie Polarized, trusted, quality, heritage, and by St. Croix Rod, best rods on earth. Welcome back to Hobie Outdoor Adventures. Well, we're kayak fishing on the Lake of the Woods, Minnesota, just south of Garden Island, targeting walleye and smallmouth.
You know, I've been fishing since I was like 6 years old, and I've gone a lot of places, and with this show, I've been taken to a lot of places that I would have never ever gone to in my life. And this is no exception. Like I've definitely wanted to always do some good smallmouth fishing, and you know, some sturgeon fishing and other things like that. And this was definitely a first time for a lot of things and pretty much everything I've done up here. And I can't say enough about how amazing this fishery is. If I can do it, a first timer, and we can bank out like we did with as many fish as we did, it kind of shows you that this place is that good.
Another smallmouth. You know, pound for pound, these things fight so hard too. Okay. There he is. There he is. Look at this smallie. Like I was saying, pound for pound, these things put up just an amazing fight. This warm water. He just smacked that crankbait the first time. I missed him. He came back around. He hit it again, and then the fight was on. And you put up a good fight, but I beat you today. Yeah, let's get him back in there and go back after a couple more here. And let me tell you something, this is so awesome to be this close down on the water, trolling on a kayak for the same fish that everyone else comes up here and jumps on a charter for.
Right.
These things are so versatile, and you know, honestly, I've fallen in love with them while I've been on them. And just so fun to put a whole new depth and a whole new perspective to the fishing on this lake.
We got something going on here, Mike. Oh, whatever it is, it's pretty big. Oh, wow. Oh, smallmouth. Oh, oh, wow. That's a nice fish. Wow. Nice fish. That's like the third or fourth fish in about 20 minutes.
Yeah. We want to see you. There he is. There, we got him. get these hooks out of him right away so that if he decides to pop again, I don't get a hook in my finger. Another nice Lake of the Woods smallmouth. So fun to fight. These are so fun to fight.
Nice job, Paul.
They're really turning on, I think, right now. They're hitting in that 9 to 12 feet right now is where I've been running through with that crankbait, and it just seems as soon as I just get that one pop off the rock, they're hitting it.
Paul, you're on fire.
Oh, nice walleye. Nice walleye. Let's get some more down here. We got walleye, we got bass, we got pike sitting up on the same rock pile that we've been working just back and forth, up over the top, back down the side. Come on, come on. Yeah. Oh. Woo! That is so majestic to see.
What you got, Paul?
A really nice walleye. About 16, 17 inches. Again, part of that whole cookie cutter size.
That's a nice walleye.
Just a beautiful eye.
Nice walleye.
He fought good too. 2 pounds easy on these walleyes.
Nice.
But just that chartreuse green on top with an orange smile and then a white underbelly. Let's let him go. We'll catch him again.
Hobie Outdoor Adventures will be right back with more action on Lake of the Woods, Minnesota. Stay tuned. Hobie Outdoor Adventures has been brought to you by Daiwa, advancing the sport of fishing, Scotty, the way to fish, and by Nutso, the original mixed nut and seed butter. Welcome back to Hobie Outdoor Adventures. We mothership our Hobie Mirage compass and the inflatable Hobie Mirage I11S to the middle of Lake of the Woods, 25 miles from the shore of Riverbend's Resort and Walleye Inn.
Oh. There we go. We are double hooked up. We are double species hooked up right now. Walleye. Love these things all day.
Oh my God. Oh, look at that one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Get in my boat right now. Oh my God. Come here. Come here. Oh yeah. Yeah. Mm. I love these things now. I don't get these very often, these smallmouth. This is so killer. They are just hitting this tube. I think I figured out this tube fishing finally. What a powerful fish. Beautiful. 2 pounders. Watch them just go for another one. I'm gonna go for another one.
Another one.
Stop doing that, Paul. I'm casting right there.
He might jump.
Is that a smallie?
God, he's got that little shake and shimmy to him. Yep.
I got one too. Oh my
Smallie.
God. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Dude. Oh my gosh, this thing's big. This thing's big. Come on. Oh my gosh. That's the biggest smallmouth of my life. Get in my hand. Get in my hand. Ah! Yeah! I think they eat tubes now. Dude, I've been fishing that tube all day and I didn't get a bite and I finally got bit. Wow. Hey.
Yours is bigger.
You said it, not me.
That was a double.
Wow, that's cool. We got a double hookup on TV. What's up with that? Look at that. Look, he loved that jig.
What's up with that?
The jig is in there and he choked it. Ah! yeah, I really don't think you could get better than this. We're double hooked up on smallmouth. I don't even know how many fish we caught today. 2 smallmouth at the same time, 1 million walleye, well, nearly 1 million, I think. And I mean, this is Lake of the Woods. This is it, huh?
Isn't it fun?
This is so much fun. Well, we're gonna have to close out because we have too many fish on this episode. So we'll see you next time on Hobie Outdoor Adventures. You never know what'll go next. We're gonna fish the world in Hobies and take it over. Yes!
And if you'd like to experience anything that you saw in the show, go to the website at riverbendsresorts.com and make a reservation now. Hey, and don't forget, the most anticipated kayak fishing tournament of the Hobie Bass Open Series, anchored by Power Pole, the 2019 Hobie Bass Open at Kentucky Lake. Go to Hobie.com and click on Hobie Bass Open Series, and you'll find the easiest way to register through the iAngler tournament. Hey, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on a new episode of Hobie Outdoor Adventures.